Good morning. Good morning. I'll keep this as short as possible. It's Monday, 4 o'clock a.m. I'm going to go to the gym right now. Body is feeling great. Um, Body is feeling on fleek. Physically, mentally, feel super strong. I've had some like really cool breakthroughs this past, I would say, this past 2 weeks, and I'm gonna share something that has really, I think, has helped me a lot to work and deal with some things. And I'm going to share something that I believe is powerful in my life. And the conclusion I came to is that, you know, and I'm going to tell you the path and the methodology that I used to actually get here. We know for a fact that there's people who are older who are complete fools, right? I say that in the most respectful way to my elders, but there's some people who are older who act like they ain't got no damn sense. And then there's people who die and still have not gained any damn sense. And now we could say sense in the fact of family sense, financial sense, whatever you may look at an elder and say, dude, you should know better. You should know better about your finances, or you should know better about, not saying anybody's perfect, but these are certain areas of life that you should know, some key elements where you clearly see that they did not get it. They're 40, 50, 60, 70 years on the face of this earth. They did not get it, and then they died. We know that. We know that happens all the time. Like, you can see all the potential in the world in them to do whatever it is that they wanted to do, but they just did not get it for one reason or another. Now, we've also seen people who get older and know better, and they act better and they do better, and you can tell. What I'm trying to say is that everybody has the equal opportunity at getting to where they want to be in life, to be as successful as they want or to be as big of a failure as they want. It's completely up to them. My family has been making decisions. My wife has made decisions. My son is making decisions. Everybody's making decisions. And before, I would have felt entitled to step in and tell them what decision is the right or wrong decision. And what I've also recognized in life is that there's old people who die as fools. I've also recognized that there's young people who have done a lot of things in their life. I mean, things that probably should have ended up dead, prison, maimed, totally disowned by their family, that have staged a comeback. So what I'm saying is, since I know that you can be an old fool and die, and you can be a young fool that makes a lot of mistakes and comes back, it leads me to believe it doesn't necessarily mean what path you take. It's up here. Because, see, you can do all the dirt in the world and still come back to the conclusion that I can fix this, I can get it right, I can start new. Today's a new day. So when I put that in perspective, it gives me a lot of leeway to say, go ahead, make your decision. Go ahead, make your decision. Because in the long run, it doesn't matter if the decision is good or bad. You have the opportunity to come back around 360. You have the opportunity to come back to reality, or come back to the senses of whatever it is that you want out of life, and make that happen. And that alone has given me a lot of freedom from worrying about everybody else, worrying about what decision. It doesn't make me want to micromanage the people around me's life, because ultimately I know whatever path they choose, they still have an option at the end of the day to come back to whatever it is they want. Even if they get sidetracked, even if they get off course for 10, 15, 20 years, you can always come back, because there's no such thing as over until it's over. And being able to micromanage, or being able to stop micromanage, has allowed me to, one, focus on me and my development and my growth. But two, it's allowed me to let other people be them. Because remember, there's no right, wrong paths in life. Old fools die, young fools change. You know, the possibilities are endless. I just don't feel the need to micromanage anybody. I think everybody's entitled to make their mistakes. I think everybody's entitled to take their own course in life and then come back around or not come back around. I've accepted the fact that people die without understanding. I accepted the fact that some people just won't get it because they're making a conscious choice that is affecting their unconscious mind to do repetitive bullshit over and over. So with that said, that's been a very powerful tool that I've been able to implement and just kind of let people be. But one thing I won't do is I won't pick you up out of your situation. I won't enable you out of your situation because you don't learn if I pick you up. If I pick you up and carry you everywhere, how are you going to exercise your legs? See, that's the second part to it. If you're going to let them make their decision, you got to let them make it all the way through the good, the bad, the ugly. It's like heroin. You're going to have to go through the shakes, and you're going to have to go through the shimmies, and you're going to have to go through the cold sweats, because that is an end result of what your decision. You're going to have to go through that. There's nothing I can do to help you through that other than to say inspiring things or to set an example of what life could be like. So my advice to anybody is that if you have somebody in your life that you love, let them be. I mean, unless it's harm, death, let them, even in death, you got to let people be. You got to let them learn. You got to let them progress. And then you have to set the example. Because what I found is people don't want to be told what to do. They don't want to be led in the direction. People have a real tribal mind, tribal thinking. So whatever the tribe does, I do. Versus breaking away and saying, hold on, I don't like what the tribe is doing. I plan on doing something different. So that's really helped me. That's helped me a lot. Just because I do know, I know for a fact that it's never too late. So why not let you make your own decisions? To a certain degree. Make your own decisions. So it's okay. It's all right. I mean, who am I to say your decision's right or wrong? I'm not. So have a blessed week. Have a great day. Just a little bit of inspiration. Hopefully that helps somebody, because the fact of the matter is it's never too late. It's never too late. Everything looks hopeless until it's not hopeless. That's why reflecting is very important. Looking back on some of the things that's went on in your life that may have looked like it would never pass. Oh my God, life is coming to an end as we know it. And the next thing you know, you're over it. You're smiling. You're laughing. You're enjoying life again. It always happens like that. It's called cycles. Once you learn to accept that the cycles come and go, you graduate. You go to different cycles. I used to have $5,000 debt problems. Now I got $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 debt problems. I used to have $100,000 home problems. Now I got $300,000 home problems. I used to have one car didn't work, graduate, learn how to fix it. Now I got 3 cars that work. I used to have, and then you graduate and you go, and then it just keeps evolving. But that's what makes life interesting. It keeps going on. Every day is something new to learn. Imagine if everything just stays stagnant. That sucks. Even doing bad, that sucks. Even doing good, that sucks. Imagine that everything kept progressing. You did $100,000 this year. You shot for $1 million next year. You bought your first house this year. You bought a bigger house next year. Whatever the case may be, it's exciting when things are changed. It's no fun when things stay the same. Trust me, it's not. Who wants to stay the same and then die? That sucks. All right? I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to get my body in peak performance, peak shape. Beautiful. Beautiful shape. Because that's what I want. I'm going to treat it like a king. All right? God bless. Peace out.